here's my latest obsession, a veganized egg roll in a bowl, all in one pan. We're ditching meat for walnuts and mushrooms, which adds richness and depth, some edamame for some crunch and protein, and why you'll love it, it's quick, it's full of flavor, and it's ideal for meal prep. And it's perfect for lunch and dinner. Just pair it with rice or quinoa, so let's get started. Starting oil-free, we'll begin sauteing our onions. You want to get it sizzling in the pan until it starts to soften. You can also add a little bit of water if anything does start to stick. And another tip is make sure all your ingredients are pre-prepped because this does start to come together pretty quickly. So now you can see the onions are starting to soften. Next we're going to add in some minced garlic and stir that all together. And we're also going to add in some ginger. And just stir that all together and the flavors start to all combine. Next up we have the mushrooms. Give them a good stir and let them brown up nicely, usually about 5 to 7 minutes. If they start sticking, just add in a splash of water. These mushrooms are the real deal. They're like packing in the flavor, the savory flavor that really nails that hearty taste we're aiming for. After those mushrooms are just right, it's walnut time. Toss them into the mix. They bring this awesome crunch and a bit of earthiness that really rounds out the flavor. Just stir them in and watch how they transform the dish. You can also add a little bit of water, stir that together, and let that cook for about 2 to 3 minutes. Next, we're going to add in some shredded cabbage or coleslaw mix and carrots to the skillet. You can use I like to use the bag version, it's quick and easy, or you can also shred it yourself. So we'll mix that all in and let that cook for about 5 minutes. You still want to have the cabbage be a little bit crispy. Stir that all together. I also usually like to add in a little bit more water just to help it steam a little bit, the cabbage. You'll notice throughout this whole recipe, here and there you can add a little bit water at a time if anything starts to stick. It just helps everything cook together. Next we're adding in our sauce. I have some tamari, some rice wine vinegar, a little bit of sriracha, this is optional, and some maple syrup for a little bit of sweetness. We'll stir this all together. Then I would let that cook for another minute or two, let everything heat up. And next we'll add in our cooked edamame. For a shortcut, I like to use the microwave version of it. It's simple and easy, and we'll add in some freshly cut green onions. And then we'll stir that all together again. And if you have any extra sesame seeds on hand, this would also be delicious to mix in with that too. I didn't have any, so that's why I didn't add it. And there you have it, our vegan egg roll in a bowl. It pairs beautifully with rice or quinoa, making it a hearty meal. Plus it's great for meal prep, staying fresh in the fridge for 3 to 5 days. If you feel like changing things up, you can swap the edamame for tofu or a vegan crumble for a different protein option. Check out the full recipe in the comments. If you like this recipe, please hit the like button, subscribe for more. Your support is greatly appreciated. Happy cooking!